how it was being scripted and like how many days it has taken and how the dialogues and everything came like.
It typically takes about a year to write a film and then another year to shoot and release. So normally a film is, the entire journey is about 2 years.
2 years.
80 केसेस रोज के दर्ज होते हैं इसलिए. So but the film is not, while it deals with a crime case and its investigation and a court case and the courtroom arguments, but it's largely about us and the society, our role as a society.
You have chosen Taapsee Pannu and she is working for the third time with you. And your films are like Thappad, Gunj, Mulk. So how this creative mind works for this and why these topics?
There are various ways to love your country. One is to celebrate it. One is to try and make it even better. That's my patriotism, that's my nationalism, that I look for, okay, rest is fantastic. These few things are not. Let's fix them. So I'm that guy. So you should have a guy like that in the room, no?
Yeah, sure. That's right. वो तो अंदर से होता ही है पैट्रियोटिक, तो आपका किसी का बाहर निकलता है.
करेक्ट कि थोड़ी सी धूल है साफ कर देते हैं. ये खिड़की थोड़ी सी कलर कर देते हैं, थोड़ी जंग लग गई है.
That's right.
तो वो सारी चीजें कुछ लोग करते रहने चाहिए समाज में. और देशभक्ति के गाने भी गाने चाहिए, उसके नारे भी लगाने चाहिए, झंडा भी फहराना चाहिए.
That's right.
हर आदमी अलग अलग रोल करे.
Share some experience working with Taapsee, like how she worked and how hardly she has done all the actions and all the.
Taapsee's now become a friend. So it's always good to have friends on set.
Right.
Because then, a film largely, in hindsight, let's say 8 years later, 10 years, let's say talking about Mulk.
Yeah.
Films are about success and failure and whatnot. But as a team that makes a film, what you cherish more is the experience of making it. And it's always good to have people that you like to spend time with so that you have a good time making the film. And Taapsee is one of those. And you will see I keep repeating my actors, my DOP, my production designer, my co-writers. I keep repeating them because we are like family and we think alike and we have same considerations, we have same expectations from a film. So there's one expectation of success. The other expectation is of delivery. And the other expectation is to do better.
That's right.
And so we all sit together and it's good fun.
So you must have done some research also for this study and for the court languages and all and like.
Court is easy, that is available. You can go to a friend and ask for help. This is how I've written it. Does it work like this or not? And then you have help available. But there's more difficult research is when you want to meet an assault survivor. It's the bigger research is that the director is a man and he wants to feel like a woman.
Yeah.
Now how do you do that? So then that's the more difficult part of the research. How does a woman feel? I believe that when a woman walks down the street and a man walks down the same street, both have different experiences, extremely different experiences on how people look at them, how people in the street will look at a man walking past or a woman walking past, and the woman knows it. And an assaulted woman who has survived, who was not killed. Now, when she steps out of the house, how do people look at her? What does she feel? Even if she has all the courage to move on, but does the world let her move on? And so we read a lot of interviews of survivors. How do you meet a perpetrator? How do you figure out what was he thinking? Why was he like this?
Yeah.
Because the perpetrators are not aliens. They don't come from another planet. They are around
They are
us.
around us.
They
Yeah.
are around us. So who are they? Why are they like this? What made them this? These are the questions that are very difficult to research.
But you met some personally?
No,
in the
you
no?
can't know.
It's very
Because
difficult.
the women are trained to hide it,
Huh.
and criminals will not share their
Yeah.
crime with you.
They won't allow you also. That's
Yeah, so then there is a whole lot of psychological study and books on those. So Gaurav and I read a lot of those books and spoke to women who taught us how to think like a woman, which is a different task.
That's good. Yeah.
You should not punish someone innocent, even if you have to let go of some people who committed the crime. So that is a burden that they have. And it is very difficult to have evidence for a crime like this. It is very difficult to prove this crime. So there's only so much judiciary can do, there's only so much the police can do. Because how can a police wala know that in that house a man is thinking this about a younger girl in the family? There's no way they can know. So they will only come into the picture once it has happened. And once it has happened, there's no way the girl can find justice. She can find slight vindication in the punishment. But what about her justice? She got violated. And it's irreversible. Any crime, you can make a policy about justice and etc. But this is a crime that you can't make a policy about why this happens.
The society has to be changed.
To be spoken about.
So this story is a real based story, sir?
Yeah, if you read all of these reportages every day, they are pretty much the same stories. So it's not, if you're asking me if it is based on a specific case, no.
Music, the songs.
Yeah, there is 2 songs in the film, but no one's dancing.
Yeah, no, it's not a must. But the music has to be
Yeah. So of the film,
liking one.
Yeah, so I like hope. So there's a song that talks about hope, and there's another song which you really like.
Talking with about the Nasiruddin a senior actor, and Revati. How was the experience? Share some experience about them also. Working.
They're so wonderful. They're so submissive. They're so, and I'm so happy. Like Nasir Saab has done a very small guest appearance, and it was my audacity that I went to him and I said, "Sir, do scene please kar dijiye." He said, "हाँ, करूँ." And Revati has a part. Supriya Patil,
Yes,
guest appearance, one scene. Seema Pawa, one scene. I was shooting in Delhi and I called them. I said, "एक scene please कर दो ना." So they said, "Yeah, sure," and they did it. And then I'm thankful, grateful to them because they, suddenly it felt that character that Seema plays or that Supriya plays, that required someone of that gravitas. And I reached out to them.
So the character was already, it was in your mind and then you wrote it?
No, it was written.
It was written.
But Gaurav and Gaurav comes to the set also. So we keep reworking on the dialogue and a bit of here and there. We keep doing that. So suddenly these 2 scenes became more important than we thought. And we were shooting already. I said, "Who will do this scene?" So I said, "Let me talk to Supriya ji." So I spoke to Supriya ji. She said, "Okay." Then the other scene I spoke to Seema ji. So Nasir Saab, Seema ji, Supriya, In fact, there is one woman's voice note in the film,
Acha.
and I requested Divya Datta.
Oh, she also is there.
So she very sweetly,
Wow.
it was a voice note. She recorded it and sent it to me. And I wanted a Swanand Kirkire song,
Uh-huh.
and Sudhir Mishra makes the best Swanand Kirkire songs.
Yeah.
So
The
I told
combination.
Sudhir Mishra, I said, I'm known for making music, but this is a song you will make for me. So Sudhir Mishra and Swanand sat down, and they made the song and they gave it to me.
2 लाइन आप गा सकते हैं?
बिल्कुल नहीं। गाना और नाचना ये 2 विधाएं जो हैं ये मुझे छू के भी नहीं गई।
अच्छा.
पियानो बजा रहा हूँ आजकल थोड़ा बहुत,
हाँ.
वो रखा होता तो थोड़ा सा बजा देता।
अच्छा. So what is your next?
Sometimes violent relationships during the childhood. A lot of times growing up feeling inadequate. A lot of times it's feeling powerless. So the vindication of assuming power is what it is. So it's a whole lot of psychological things, and then it's the environment, the whole the sense of power over a woman is another. So it's not a singular answer. There's too many answers to this.
You did a research. What about Gujarat? We have heard 6 women raped in a day in Gujarat. Gujarat.
Every day.
Yeah, in Ahmedabad. Second is Surat. Third is Rajkot. So any cases like from Gujarat?
No, I have gone by the government data, which is released in 2023 last. It does break down state-wise, and that number turned out to be roughly 80 per day. And if you further break it down, it is 1 every 18-20 minutes. So by the time I leave from here, one girl is assaulted somewhere.
Yes, each and every case is not being noted or
No,
not
I'm
being
talking about the reported cases.
reported cases only.
Unreported cases would be, I don't know how many. There's no count of it.
No, I'm talking about the case which is not being reported also, but it is noted that eight cases are there.
Then how do you know that happened?
According to the news based.
Okay.
Yeah,
But they were
that's-
never reported.
It's not been reported, yeah.
Yeah, because there's shame.
Yeah.
And there is also a belief system that what will happen.
What will happen? That's right. That's why I said a
There's a
film.
very interesting documentary, To Kill a Tiger. In Jharkhand, a tribal girl was raped. And she stood up and she said, no, we'll go to court. 13, 14-year-old girl. And the father loved his daughter so much. He said, we'll go to court. And they went to court. And they fought the entire battle. And they won. Because the girl said, the entire village said, let them get them married and whatnot. But she said, no. Punishment.
Actually, what mentality these all people you have shown in the film, like from which mentality they come and why they rape the girls, the small girls also? What?
I don't know. It's like I said. The film does not give you any answers. It cannot. No film can give you an answer to a problem as deep-rooted as this. But I feel compelled to talk about it. I felt compelled to talk about it, so I made a film. That's the best way I can talk about it.
So, any premiere for the policymakers is there in Mumbai?
No. I don't think it's. It's their job to find the perpetrators and punish them, and they are doing that. Maybe it can be stricter, but the film is not about that. Man is a thing called holiday.
Holiday?
No, chutti.
Acha, I thought a film of holiday.
I am so tired. Past 4 months. Past 4 months, I've been traveling across northern India, 42 cities now.
Okay.
I was talking to my friend Ankit, and the director of
Director.
Dalu. and he was telling me that he went to villages.
Wow.
So he did it before me.
So your next project is villages, I think. Which destination?
No, now I have to go to Bombay tonight to deliver the film.
Oh yeah.
Because even we keep doing some little, one cut here, there, one some sound work. But eventually the studio says, give me the film, I have to deliver it to distributors.
Yeah.
So that phone call has come. So I was supposed to go to Lucknow from here. In fact, I was supposed to go to Baroda tomorrow and then to Lucknow from Baroda. So I had to abandon it because tomorrow I will go finish deliveries. That is my, you one last time you see the film and you say yes,
Yes.
good to go.
Final.
Good to go.
That's right.
One day वो दुल्हन विदा होती है उस दिन.
Yes, sir.
तो ये विदाई के लिए जा रहा हूँ मैं
Yeah.
वापस में.
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू. हाय, मैं हूँ अनुभव सिन्हा. मैंने एक फिल्म बनाई अस्सी, जो उन 80 अपराधों पर आधारित है जो हर रोज हमारे समाज में होते हैं महिलाओं पर.
So watch.
मेरा गुजरात हेडलाइंस के सभी दर्शकों से, सभी श्रोताओं से ये आग्रह है कि फिल्म 20 फरवरी को थिएटर में रिलीज़ हो रही है, वहाँ ज़रूर जाके देखें. और ये वो फिल्म है जो बहुत सारे अजनबियों के साथ एक समाज बनकर बैठ के देखने की ज़रूरत है. तो ये फिल्म थिएटर में देखें और मैं आपसे वादा करता हूँ कि आप निराश नहीं होंगे और देखें, एंजॉय करें और मुझे आप अपनी राय दें.
सर, ये फिल्म टैक्स फ्री के लिए आपने अप्लाई किया या यू आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई फॉर दिस?
अभी तक तो नहीं किया है. इतने सारे कामों के बीच में ये ख्याल नहीं आया है. मैं सोचता हूँ इस बारे में. थैंक यू फॉर दी सजेशन.
Okay, thank you.